dreaming, my beautiful self. We've been having heavy storms yesterday with lots of rains. And today is finally some sunshine outside with some beautiful wind. But this is the creation of our collective consciousness. That's what we create, and it reflects on nature, on universe. It reflects everywhere. Can you imagine how powerful beings we are? I actually wanted to touch a very important topic in this respect, and it's about the feminine and the masculine energy within us. As you know, 2 days ago it was the International Day of the Woman, which at home we celebrated very differently. We celebrated collectively as individuals, as carriers of the feminine energy, because we all carry the feminine and masculine within. No matter what gender you appear here on earth. But when we are in the higher dimensions, there's no genders. There's no separation. It's just our souls as powerful as we are. Because we are super powerful beings. And that's what we should celebrate every single day. You know, I have been raised and grown in a family where I was always taught that separation does not exist. It doesn't matter what is your gender, what is your race, what is your age. And even though I did create certain boundaries within myself as a result of the society where I was living. If you have watched my video about my age and all the diseases I reversed and how I reversed them, you already know that my age difference with Andre is 11 years and I am the older one. At the beginning that was a little bit difficult for me to overcome. You know, I grew up in a society where it's usually either the man and the woman are the same age or the man is a little bit older than the woman. And I don't know why, but I was always attracted to younger men. I just always felt that older or my age men were not corresponding to my internal vibration, to the energy within me, until André appeared and and we totally broke this belief. Many of us in this current moment of transition of the earth are coming exactly with this mission, to bring up collective consciousness and to help everyone remember that such boundaries and differences do not exist, because it's all that matters is what is within us. That's the universe that lies in us. Can you imagine that the whole universe is within you? There's no separation there. It doesn't, up there in the universe, it doesn't matter if you're black or white. There's no colors there. There's no sounds. There's no smell. There's no sensation except pure love. When we go up there, we go back to the zero. we go back to default settings. And none of this, what we believe here on earth, exists there anymore. Even in you, as an individual. When you go back up in the higher dimensions, all your belief system will crash down. And it will be deleted as if it has never existed. Of course, you will remember. You will remember all your life here on earth. And you will remember all your beliefs and values that you were following. And you will not judge yourself for having those. Because judgment doesn't exist either in the higher dimensions. I'm not gonna have this hair there. I'm just gonna be pure energy and vibration. And believe me, that's what I feel I am even now and here. And this is what André made me remember to the fullest. Because I always had it in me, but a little part of me was still pulling me backwards. And I really needed this reminder. I really needed someone to shake me very hard and to make me truly remember who I am, what is my true essence. And in this respect, I want to go back to the feminine and masculine energy. Each one of you has feminine and masculine energy. In different part of the days, it's absolutely normal that either the masculine or the feminine will prevail somehow. This is how we actually form our personalities here on earth, because we are in constant disbalance between both. Eventually, after many generations, we will reach a state where this will be not valid anymore. There will be no genders, and there will be no disbalance, because we will be infinitely in the love vibration. Because after all, we are pure energy, we are vibration, we are frequency. This is all that matters. When you love someone, do you love them for their looks? Do you love your children no matter what? Even if they didn't come out perfect in appearance? Or even if they have some kind of disease, do you still love them? This is what matters. The love. And to stay always in the highest vibration. Now I'm gonna go inside and we are going to ask André what he thinks about all this. Darcy.
Yes?
Hello.
Ah! Hello! I didn't expect you were coming.
I'm here.
Yes! Oh my gosh.
Can you tell us about
Yes?
the differences? What do you think about that? And the female and male energy. I'm gonna be here also on the camera. They can see me on the mirror.
There is no difference. We have put a barrier. Otherwise, I feel, for example, myself very balanced between energies. And you too, I feel very much. Of course, when we experience fear in whatever circumstances, we create this difference. But actually, there is not. We are always that universal, multidimensional being all the time.
Can you tell everyone what happened at the beginning between us because of our age difference?
You just... I think I just heard about your age when I went to visit you the first time. But otherwise, I knew that we had a difference of age, but it's just, probably it made something to attract even more. But I didn't care. It just didn't occur to me. But it was very cool because.
What did I do the first time? You remember the first time when you kissed me?
When I kissed you?
Yes.
When
we were cooking.
Yes. So. I was. We were kissing every morning, just on the cheeks like this, for a good morning, and and there was. I was getting a little bit. I wanted to change. I wanted to go a little bit higher than that. So I said, "Hey, we didn't kiss this morning." And when she came, I kissed her on the mouth. And you were not expecting.
No. I had a million thoughts passing through my head, like, oh my gosh, I always felt that this would happen between us, but how is this gonna be with our age difference? And it was so crazy. I had the thoughts in my head jumping up and down the whole day. We were traveling at that time, but I was just having all these thoughts.
And then was it on the same night?
I think it was on the same night.
Oh, so fast. So it doesn't exist the time, it's just once we are ready and we have this intention, it just happens. That night, that same day on the night, we made love, wasn't it?
Yes.
So cool.
And ever since, all the barriers disappeared.
Ay.
Yes.
That was it. The magic.
All differences are just barriers that society puts between us.
Mm-hmm.
It makes us believe in something which is not existent.
What the only difference that might be is the individual only withstand just a certain vibration, and the difference of age can imply the vibration. But if with the difference of age the two beings are still on the same vibration, then this doesn't matter. But for example,
yes,
like a being with let's say 14 years old and another with 60, the difference of vibration will be huge, because one will be a child, the other will be too wise, and will lack this child ability to open itself, and the other will not understand anything about life. The difference of vibration will be very different, so they cannot be together. It's going to be very difficult, although there still is. When like a very old being, I heard so many times in Corsica, old beings, they go to islands, to tropical islands, and they find an innocent young being. I don't know what age they have, I don't care, but and then they are together and they love themselves because the wise being opened itself. He became young,
And that's what happened with me. You brought back this child in me that was always there, but
I
was almost hiding it. Yes.
But I knew that it was there. Okay. One thing is to know it is there and use it, and the other thing is to know it is there and not use it.
When you're on the same vibration, as you said, as this is all that matters, you just know things about each other. You don't even need to ask. I think telepathy automatically
Yes.
activates itself.
On the same vibration, yes,
Yeah.
it is like this. For instance. On the things that you don't want to happen, it also happens, this telepathy. I figured out it is like this.
Yeah.
That's it.
And it's valid for everything. It's not just age. It's about sex, about everything. We're just living in we have come actually in this lifetime exactly with this mission to break all these barriers and taboos. Because just look how many twin flame couples, for example, they're gay.
Yeah.
Why did they choose to come in the body of the same gender? It is,
As long as they are in the same vibration, you see, no?
that's it. It doesn't really matter.
So, wrong or right is only a perception. What is true is vibration. Are they on the same vibration? Are you on the same vibration with your partner? Or the one you are feeling that you are going to be together with? If you are on the same vibration, go to it. If you find yourself currently in a situation which you feel that something is not the same, and you feel that it's not going to improve for the moment, then just go and...
Yeah, there should be always growth. That's a very important point here.
Yeah, yes.
That's what we discover for ourselves as well. We are constantly growing. If we stay on the same place, we cannot. We become sad, we get stuck with emotions and vibrations. It's very crazy. We have to constantly be improving something. Either it's spiritual or about the food or anything around us. We are constantly changing. And what about the people around? Because I know that many people will come in here and they will say, but what about the society? We still live in this society, in the matrix, and there's people. What's my family going to say? Do I have to go against my family and stuff like this?
That's what makes us trap on lifetimes on Earth. It's when we feel to do something from the heart and we don't do it because of the ones around us. It's okay, but it will cost us lifetimes until we, because yes, there is beings who like me that we don't want to wait a lifetime. We just
Yeah, we want to resolve everything.
This is the
now.
truth. Then boom,
Let's
we
go
open.
for it.
We go. But there's beings who, for the sake of their family and brother and their mother and all these things and friends, they keep this promise or something that they build up, that there's no like significance on the highest truth. There's no value, there's nothing, you know. It doesn't matter. So it doesn't matter because this is the world with matter. So on the universe there's no matter, so it doesn't matter. So you just have to be yourself. And once you are yourself, it will hurt a lot because you are, imagine, let's
You're
say
stripping yourself.
you lived all your life fat and you are getting slim. It's going to be very uncomfortable to the first times, but then you're going to be, wow, so cool. Or you have been living all your life with a huge jacket and you are always cold. But it's not so cold outside. Just take off the jacket, it will hurt a little bit, you will adapt, and then you will get better. You'll say, wow, so cool, woo, you know, so light. That's it, you become light.
And my advice is just take the things from that perspective, that we are all souls. These people who are your family in the infinite, they're not. they are at the same time. You are family with everyone, with every single soul, as we are all one. But at the same time, we are individual drops in this ocean, and it doesn't matter up there if one was here on earth, a father, a mother, a sister, or whatever. Over there, we're all equal. There's no boundaries, there's no separation.
And now here we go again, which is correct what you said, it's super true. And here we go again about the food. Sometimes you feel like, no, it's impossible, or if I say I cannot be my truth, and you want and you cannot. Sometimes it's crazy, but it's an animal product that is holding you back sometimes. It's true this.
Yeah.
So much of true expression I became once I ate no more animal products, and once I ate no more cooked foods in lots of times, because there are times in which you just try different things, so we came out and in. And when you go on just on fruits, oh my gosh, the more you eat light, the more you are transparent, less toxins, transparent, and the more you are true.
Mm-hmm.
And the more you break through. It's easy. It's like a leather is made out.
Actually, every single belief that we take off our shoulders, we become lighter.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And the same with food.
The more we are in
every heavy dimensional food we take off our bodies,
because they have energy connection to the spiritual as well,
we become lighter.
Mm-hmm.
Same way, and this is the ultimate purpose.
Yeah, and there was a time in which I was having a very powerful psychedelic vision towards food. I was gonna eat an apple, and I look at the food, I just perceive it as a information, a piece of information, a message. And I said, what? There's no... I looked and I saw a code on it. So once you eat this empty, this is just an illusion, the food. The true thing is inside there's an energy, a code. Just like in the Matrix, all these numbers. And you eat, you become this information. That's it. So this information is connected to the source. Yes, we are living in a physical reality, but with codes, with spiritual codes inside. So it's still spiritual reality. It's not really just physical.
Mm-hmm. So beautiful.
Yeah, so when you eat the meat, it has a very low spiritual code inside, very low vibrational code. You become this code, and the apple is super high vibration. It's like this.
Plus it grew on a tree close to the sun.
Yes.
Oh my god, so much prana in one apple.
There's no thoughts, there's no emotions on the apple. There's just being. So they are being this.
That's a very good point that you're making, because animals, they actually have nervous system, and this is what provokes big interference in our bodies. We are eating not just food, we are eating not just some kind of energy, whatever it is, but we are eating emotions and
thoughts.
And
we are digesting these thoughts and these emotions. That's why we feel such a drastic boom,
drop down, just like we are
becoming an animal without. We are becoming dull. We are becoming a little bit more robot with these animal foods. It makes us dumb. It makes us monkey. But when we eat the banana, we become the banana, not the monkey. The banana is just fresh and on the tree, connected to nature all the time, 100%. As soon as you disconnect it, it rots instantly. So this food is like a battery. It's you see how powerful it is.
We
can
here
go on and on
with the highest purpose to plant love everywhere.
Yes.
So let's plant love.
Mm-hmm. And do not worry about anything that can happen. in three different ways: you're losing weight, your ascension, or your job. This it's okay. It's on the universal connection through you, and you can only help it if you let go, and if you direct yourself to the highest of yourself all the time. Highest. If you have three choices, you feel within yourself which one is the highest choice, and if the highest choice sometimes can be out of these choices, can be a non-choice, you just don't choose.
Just love yourself. And a kiss from me.
Supreme being,
See you next time.
love of the highest vibration be upon your being.